Scholarship Coordinator, Mrs. Janine Murray.
Thank you, Mr. Ogren. Can we all please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. So hi, everyone. We're so glad that you could be here in person tonight after last year when everything was online. But again, my name is Janine Murdy, and I'm the Department Chair for School Counseling here at Woodland, as well as the Scholarship Committee Chair. And tonight we're going to be awarding approximately $68,000 to the 55 deserving students here tonight. So everyone knows how challenging this past year has been, and it's been a tough year for fundraising with canceled events, families not having as much income, or even just not being able to bring my daughter to volleyball games so that she can buy all the snacks they're selling outside. I think that really hurt. But nights like tonight prove how this community has endured this past year with strength and resilience, and a commitment to helping and celebrating these students on their path to their futures. Junior Women's Club scholarships, and we have one at $1,000, and that scholarship, keep walking, is going to Austin Roberts. It's just how it works out alphabetically sometimes.
Looked like he was going the wrong way for a minute.
And then there's another scholarship in the amount of $500, and that's going to Connor Perry. Okay. Next we have the Beacon Falls Lioness Scholarship. And the first one is in the amount of $1,000, and tonight that's going to Kaylee Hupp. And we also have another Beacon Falls Lioness Scholarship in the amount of $250 to Taylor Wesolowski. Okay, next I'd like to invite Liz Falzone, the Beacon Falls Lions Club president, to join me on stage. And Ms. Falzone will be presenting the Lions Club of Beacon Falls Awards, and we have 4 of these awards tonight at $500 each. The first one goes to Connor Perry. Nathaniel Smith. Jacob Valentino. And this award is the Leo Award given in memory of Lion Larry Hupwagner, who we miss very greatly this year. He always comes to our scholarship ceremonies. Garrett Wissing. All right, thank you to the Lions Club for your generosity, as always. All right, next I'd like to invite Chief DeGeorge to join me on stage to present this year's Beacon. I love Beacon Beacon Hose. When I saw that video last night of them escorting the softball team up from Route 8, oh man, that brought tears to my eyes. That was so special. All right. Did you want to say them out? Oh. All right, Beacon Hose Company number 1, honoring past and present EMT Responders Award in the amount of $1,250. Tonight that's going to Lauren Malinsky. All right, Beacon Hose Company number 1, Past Chiefs Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,250. Tonight that's going to Aries Bell. Next, we have the Past Chief Roger Brennan Scholarship in the amount of $1,250. And tonight that's going to Emily Rindos. Next, we have the Past Chief William Pop Lee Scholarship in the amount of $1,250 going to Sydney Harrison. And the Past Secretary James H. Bowen Memorial in the amount of $1,250 going to Elijah Johnson. All right, thank you, Beacon Hose, for your generosity as always. All right, now Dr. Mulligan will be presenting the Brian Joes Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $500, and tonight that's going to Holly Platsky. Have some music when people are walking. Look at Mr. Murdy to sing. He loves to sing. All right, our next scholarship is the Camille B. Perugini Charitable Trust, and I have been asked to read the following statement on her family's behalf. This is a memorial scholarship created in memory of Camille B. Perugini, who grew up in Prospect, attended Algonquin Community, Long River, and then Wookett High School, where she was editor-in-chief of her yearbook and graduated 4th in her class. She received many scholarships from generous community organizations that enabled her to attend Boston College, where she graduated in 1992 with her degree in elementary education. Camille died unexpectedly from an undiagnosed medical condition in 1997, and the scholarship was created by her family and good friends to help others obtain access to education to achieve their dreams, as Camille believed that education was the key to unlocking the success in us all. So we have 6 of these scholarships at $1,000 each. And tonight they're going to Brooke Iannone, Erin McNulty, Madison Piscatelli, Austin Roberts, and Nicholas Santavazzi. And tonight, Mrs. Manning will be presenting the Catherine P. Danieluk Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $500, and that is going to Autumn Dahlman. Morgan is also presenting the Doran Heyman Award, and that's going to Abby Pope. And the Elizabeth Durkee Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $500 to Emily Rindos. We'll be presenting the Finish Line Booster Club scholarships. Tonight we have two at $500 going to Brooke Iannone. Scholarships from the Finish Line and Jaden Young. Okay, Dr. Mulligan will present the Francisca T. Diaz Memorials in the amount of $500 going to Nathan Grom. Dr. Mulligan will also award the Franklin Scholarship in the amount of $2,000 to Ava DeLucia. And now I'd like to invite former student and officer Jacob Pinho to join me on stage. Presenting the George Pinho Memorial Scholarships, $1,000 is going to Nathan Grom. The next three, the amount of $500 going to Michael Bunce. Elijah Johnson. I know, right? Justin Petta. And Andrew Shea. Thank you so much to the Pinho family for their dedication to our football players. All right, Dr. Mulligan will be presenting the Grand Slam Baseball Booster Club scholarships tonight. And we have two of those in the amount of $500 going to Matthew Belcher. And Matthew Poliani. And now, And Mrs. Byer will be scholarships, and we have 2 of these in the amount of $250 each, going to Emily Byer. And Emma Krasinski. And boy, alright, when he's done getting his picture taken, you want to come over here to my side of the stage? Mr. Ogren sponsors a scholarship that he would like to award tonight. It's the Carl L. Ogren Memorial Award in the amount of $300. And tonight that's going to Jaden Young. And he started right up with this scholarship, and we thank him for his generosity. All right, Dr. Mulligan will be presenting the LeBon's Market Annual Scholarship in the amount of $750, and today that's going to Nathan Grum. Okay, next we have the Lady Hawks Booster Club Dedication to the Lady Hawks Team Award. And tonight that's going to Samantha Benanto. And the Lady Hawks Booster Club Scholarship Award in the amount of $250 is going to Ava DeLucia. Scholarship in the amount of $500, and tonight it's going to Taylor Murphy. Next we have the WRHS PTO Scholarship in the amount of $250, and that's going to Jack Schwartz. Okay. Next we have the Little City Barbershop Scholarships, and this was a new scholarship to the program last year. Very generous, 2 at $1,000, and tonight these are going to Brooke Iannone and Holly Plasky. Oh, okay. Next we have the Longer Middle School PTO Scholarships, and there are 2 of these, going to Taylor Nihara and Austin Roberts. Okay. Next, we have the Matthew Kenny Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,364, and tonight that is going to Justin Petta. we have the Nick Bielick Memorial Scholarships, and we have 2 of these in the amount of $500 each, going to Garrett Wissing and Emma Wood. And I miss the Bielick family being able to be here tonight. They always bring their little son, and it's been fun watching him grow up over. Okay, next we have a new scholarship, the Pagnotti Family Scholarship, sponsored by a former Woodland student, in the amount of $500. And tonight that's going to Tyler Smith. And keep that in mind, guys. If any of you guys, get some extra money kicking around someday and want to join our program, we'd love to have you sponsor a scholarship. Future Woodland students. All right. I'd like to invite Nicole Mitchell, Prospect Elementary School PTO President, to join me on stage. Maybe she's not here tonight. And that's okay. So Dr. Mulligan, you're back up. The Prospect Elementary PTO Scholarship in the amount of $500 is going to Noah Scott. And now I'd like to invite firefighter Matt Devon to join me on stage. And Captain Devon will be presenting the Prospect Fire Department scholarships. We have 2 of these in the amount of $2,000 each, going to Jacob Housen one of the junior firefighters for Prospect, and we love seeing that. Congratulations. And Brooke Iannone. All right, congratulations. All right, Dr. Mulligan, you're back up. Dr. Mulligan will be presenting the Prospect Phone Directory scholarships. And we have 4 of these in the amount of $500 each. Going to Elena Butel, Madison Piscatelli, Holly Klasky, and Noah Scott. And next we have the Prospect Scholarship Foundation Incorporated scholarships. And there are 2 of these in the amount of $1,000 each. Can I go? I got a lot. Okay. I'll slow down. Get their picture too. And thank you to Hawk Headlines tonight for jumping out of their award ceremony and senior night upstairs. We really appreciate it. And these guys have done so much live streaming of events this year, and they've done a really fantastic professional job. So thank you guys. Okay. Prospect Scholarship Foundation Incorporated scholarships. 2 at $1,000 each, going to Rebecca Benoit. And Tyler Smith. Invite Nicholas Fernandez to join me on stage. And Mr. Fernandez will be presenting the Prospects Soccer Club scholarships. Thank you for being here. There you go. And we have 3 of these tonight in the amount of $1,000 each. Going to Brooke Iannone, Jack Schwartz, and Nathaniel Smith. Dr. Mulligan will be presenting the R. Thomas Merriman Fine Arts Scholarship, and this is in memory of Tommy Merriman, who was killed in Korea in 1950 at age 18. And this scholarship in the amount of $500 is going to Emma Flaherty. And now I'd like to invite Donna Damjanovic, the Grateful Vibes only president, to join me on stage. And this is a new scholarship this year and a really cool organization focused on gratitude and positivity. Were you going to say a few words? You were.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm stealing yours.
That's okay. You did pretty good on my name. It's actually Diana Damjanovic. I'm not going to grade you on that. Hey, you guys, I just have to share, I was a little bit nervous about 25 minutes ago, and then I started to see the vibe that you guys all have here at Woodland. And I feel so much love, and you are so connected, it just feels really good, and I feel like, woohoo, I can stand up here and sing and dance. So, Grateful Vibes Only is a volunteer organization that I was fortunate to found in 2019. And the goal is really to live with gratitude daily, okay? And that impacts people of all ages, every single one of you. And I really want you guys to know that life is a gift. That's the bottom line. So every single one of you is a gift. And I want to say a thank you to a gentleman, a senior. I think he's still here. I got out of my car. Hey! Hey, stand up, brother. You are a gift. I got out of my car and I said, if this is my first time here, and he said, would you like me to show you the auditorium? Right? So he led me to the auditorium. And so thank you. That was an act of kindness. Those little acts of kindness will go a long way. And I wanted to tell you about our award. It's called Ray of Sunshine, and believe it or not, I don't think you guys know, it's actually named after a student that currently goes to Woodland. Her name's Emily LaPut. Oh, you knew that? Okay, yep. She is a ray of sunshine, and all of you are a ray of sunshine. I'm just going to read one little sentence about our recipient for our Ray of Sunshine Award. This is what she wrote at the end of her essay. So she's been a Girl Scout since elementary school. And she said Girl Scouts taught her to leave the world a little better than you found it. And those are the words that she is choosing to live by. Okay? So leave the world a little better than you found it. Let's give it up for Madison Piscatella.
Presenting the RJF Artistic Expression Scholarship, and this is usually presented by my former boss and the founder of the Woodland Scholarship Program, Rebecca Falta, but for the first time ever, she couldn't be here tonight, so Dr. Mulligan will have to fill those shoes. Tonight, that award in the amount of $700 is going to Autumn Dahlman. Rebecca wishes that she could be up here doing this. She's down in sunny Florida or something, living it up with retirement. All right, now I'd like to invite Mr. Robert Murdy to join me. He is my husband, if you didn't know that. And he is also the coach of the timber team. And Mr. Murdy will be presenting the Robert Murdy Timber Team Scholarships. We have 6 of these in the amount of $350 each, going to Jacob Housen, Hunter Ladate, Lauren Malinsky, Marissa O'Rourke, Tyler Smith, and Amber Tangway. All right, congratulations. Okay, I'd like to invite Beacon Falls Selectman Mike Kraneski to join me on stage. Mr. Kraneski will be presenting the Samuel Melbourne Trust Scholarships, and we have 2 of these in the amount of $500 each. And tonight they are going to Aries Bell, and Garrett Wissing. They also come with an official letter of recognition, is that what it is? From Selectman Jerry Smith. So congratulations. Okay, I'd like to invite Tracy Scott to join me on stage. Thank you so much for being here. And Ms. Scott will be presenting the Seahawks Swimming and Diving Scholarships tonight. And we have 5 of these tonight in the amount of $500 each, going to Noah Burley, Brooke Iannone, Riley Maricchio, Nova Scott, and Patrick Ziva. All right. The Student Government Membership Scholarship in the amount of $250 to Emma Krasinski. And the Student Government Political Science Scholarship in the amount of $250 to Emma Wood. Next, we have the Susan M. Lewis Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $500. And tonight that's going to Emma Flaherty. the Timothy J. Keeley Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,500. And tonight that's going to Brooke Iannone. And next we have the United Day School Scholarships, and we have 2 of these, in the amount of $300 each, going to Jacob Valentino and Garrett Wissing. Now I'd like to invite Stephanie Baer to join me on stage. And Ms. Baer will be presenting the William J. B.J. Baer Jr. Memorial Scholarships tonight. And we have 2 of these in the amount of $500. The first is going to Ainsley Clark, who couldn't be here tonight, and Nathaniel Smith. Now I'd like to invite Tina Malinsky to join me on stage. And Mrs. Malinsky will be presenting the Woodland Fine Arts Booster Club Scholarships. And we have 3 of those tonight in the amount of $150 each, going to Madison Piscatelli, Nicholas Santavazzi, and Garrett Wissing. All right. Dr. Mulligan will be presenting the Woodland Gold Digger Soccer Booster Club Scholarships, and we have 4 of those tonight. Sorry, okay. And the first one is going to Griffin Davis. Nathaniel Smith. Holly Plasky. And Erica Pohalis. Okay, next we have the Woodland Hawks Football Scholarships. So we have 2 of these in the amount of $500 each. Going to Nathan Grom. And Elijah Johnson. Next we have the Woodland High School Tennis Team Scholarships, and there are 3 of these tonight, going to Samantha Erickson, Austin Roberts, and Olivia Vallejo. And now I'd like to invite Lauren Smith to join me on stage. And Mrs. Smith will be presenting the Woodland PTO Scholarships. And you're going to stick around as a PTO member, right? Forever? All right, Ms. Smith will be presenting the Woodland PTO scholarships. We have two of these tonight in the amount of $500 each, going to Nicholas Santavazzi and Nathaniel Smith. Okay, Dr. Mulligan will be presenting the Woodland Side Out Volleyball Booster Club scholarships. We have two of these tonight, going to Elena Butel and Allison Coliani. And next we have the WRHS Boys Basketball Booster Club Scholarship in the amount of $250, going to Nathaniel Smith. And now I'd like to invite Ms. Remy on stage. And Mr. Stipe's another one who came on board to Woodland and said, I want to sponsor a scholarship. We love that. Mr. Stipe will be presenting the WRHS Career Education Scholarships tonight. And the first one's going to Brianna Reed. And Patrick Ziba. Great, thank you, Mr. Stett. I'd like to invite Lynn Lugo to join me on stage. Thank you for being here. And Ms. Lugo will be presenting the WRHS Cheer Spirit Club Award. And tonight that's going to Emma Lugo. I invite Louisa Heeman to join me on stage. All right, Mrs. Heeman will be presenting the WRHS Dive and Booster Club scholarships tonight. And we have three of those going to Spencer Burkowski, Ainsley Clark, and Samantha Erickson. Oh, all right, that brings us to the end. A final thank you to all of our scholarship sponsors for your continued generosity and commitment to our students. And without you, none of this would be possible. Congratulations to all our scholarship winners and families, and I hope you all have a great evening. Thank you.
With the exit button on the keyboard.